watching, I'm sure our compatriots, and then of course Zambians who are watching us right now will not be happy with me. You've triggered a new wave. It's a Fugu revolution in Ghana right now. A lot of Ghanaians have posted pictures of themselves in smoke. Today at the Independence Square, renowned photographer Yao Pare is organizing a free photo shoot for all the people who in smoke who come to the Independence Square. One of my colleagues at JoyNews, Hits FM, he launched a Wear Fugu Friday just yesterday and is receiving a lot of reviews. I want to find out from you. You have always been a supporter of Made in Ghana, and in fact, it was actually part of your campaign message, and you've made a conscious effort to always wear locally made clothes. What do you make of the new smoke wave that you've inspired?
Okay, it's called the smoke in English, but in our language, some people call it fugu, some call it batakari. Yeah. Now, this is a traditional dress that is made by a local industry. It's part of our culture, and so in the past, it was worn by kings, royalty, and also warriors. When our warriors were going to war, they wore smokes, and the belief was that the smokes were soaked in some herbs, and then some spiritual thing was done. So when you fire a bullet, it can't penetrate, you know. And so the smoke portrays a lot of things in our culture. And significantly, on the day Ghana, the first sub-Saharan African country to gain independence, on the day our independence was declared, our president, Kwame Nkrumah, was wearing a smoke. He and all the freedom fighters were wearing smoke. So smokes have become an integral part of our cultural identity. And I've won the smoke to the United Nations, the highest platform in this world. I'm surprised that Zambians didn't see me in a smoke last September.
Came closer.
Yeah, when I gave the speech that everybody is talking about, I was wearing a smoke. I'm surprised that they didn't notice it till I visited Zambia. But the smoke weavers in Ghana will be very happy because I, by power of social media, have giving them branding and marketing that they couldn't ever have dreamed of ever getting. And I'm sure that by the time I leave here, the number of searches for Fugu, Batakari, and smoke, is going to be quite high. And it was just because of an innocuous statement. People were commenting about my arrival. And one person said, "Oh, but what blouse is he wearing?" That's it. And it triggered a whole social media firestorm. But incidentally, you know what? When I arrived, we exchanged gifts, myself and President Chilema. He gave me a beautiful carving, Zambian carving. And I appreciate it very much. I'm going to put it in my office and label it as a gift from President Chilema. And then I gave him a fugu. So what I wore, I gave him one of that. And so he said he's going to order some more and then distribute it to his Zambian countrymen. But one of the things that I have brought into my presidency is to promote the local garment industry. And so all my clothes are made in Ghana. They are sewn by Ghanaian designers. Yeah, so all these safari suits and things I wear are sewn by local designers. And that's what I wear every day, to work, to official functions. And the thing is, I told President Chilema, I can understand that you wear suits because your part of the continent is colder. Our part is warmer than yours. And so we need to adapt to clothes that make us comfortable in the warmer weather. You probably have to wear a jacket, and so you have to wear a suit or something to be able to keep yourself warm. But we have to wear clothes that will make us feel cooler. And so it's more appropriate for me to dress like this than to wear a suit and a tie in the hot sun. And so that's it. But I thank Zambians for marketing our Fugu for us, and it might become an export item in our bilateral trade. We'll export some Fugus here and create a new fashion trend.